What is going on YouTube? Listen, I am exactly 1 week into my transition away from meat into a plant-based diet. Stick around, let me tell you about how it's going. Listen, I am the Over 50 guy. This is my channel about my transition away from meat into a plant-based diet. And I am 7 days into it, week 1. And here's what I found out. Y'all, it's really not that bad. I thoroughly thought that within, a day or two, I would be like craving steak or craving a piece of chicken or something like that. Nothing like that. I was kind of thinking that maybe it was in my mind the first day or two, but after 3 or 4 days, I will tell you guys, definitely can tell a difference in my energy level. I can tell a difference in my digestion. I can even tell a difference in my sleep. Now, again, all of this, could be in my head. Time is going to tell because I'm going to go after this for another 4 weeks. But I have to tell you, that I feel pretty decent. I am not craving food. I'm eating fruits, vegetables, beans, things like that, right? And I come from like a bodybuilding type background where I used to piling in the protein, and I've done keto for a while, so that's a lot of fat, and I've done a lot of different diets, a lot of different meal plans over time, but I have never exclusively went with just fruits and vegetables, and I'm doing that. I thought about dairy, but what I'm really trying to do, folks, is I'm trying to isolate what types of foods make me feel good and what kind of foods make me feel bad. I would have started with all meat, but I've been eating meat all of my life. So I wanted to cut out something that I've been eating all along. And while I would normally have some grapes or cherries here or there, I mean, it's far and few in between. I would have vegetables and stuff like that, but it was like a half a cup. It was just something to say I was having some vegetables. It wasn't really enough to even speak of. So this is a thing where I am really trying to isolate what foods help me to feel better. It was actually John Sally. I watched a video from him, and this is what kind of started this whole thing, because my thought was always, I'm not going to get enough protein. I'm not going to have energy to work out. All of that type of stuff. And once I heard him talk about it, and this is a athlete who was talking about, he made that transition. And that's what made me decide that I would give it a go. I was worried about, am I going to have enough protein? But here's the reality behind that unless you are training for a bodybuilding state show, or you're doing the Olympia or some type of regional competition, I don't know if that level of protein is really even a thing, right? Like, I work out every day. I haven't noticed a decline in my strength. If anything, I noticed that I have more energy in the gym. So, I thought that would be a hang up of mine, like my performance in the gym. But again, man, I'm not trying out for the Steelers. I'm trying to be, the next Mr. Strongman. I think at my age, if you're in your 40s, if you're in your 50s, I'm going to rule out protein altogether. We do need that. That is a building block of your muscle. And as we get older, we absolutely need that. I know I'm getting some protein with my fruits and vegetables. I know I'm not getting what I would be getting with all the protein drinks that I was drinking, the 6 ounces of steak, the 6 ounces of chicken, that type of thing. But y'all, I'm just after feeling better. Listen, once I can feel better, I'll tackle that. Now it's about just feeling better, because I was doing all of that. I was eating the right amount of proteins. I was eating 200 grams of protein a day. I was eating baked meats. I was keeping the carbs down. I was doing all of that stuff, and I still felt terrible. No energy, joints, my arthritis. Now that could be the cold. I am in Ohio. I'm not sure. But listen, guys, after a week of eating all fruits and vegetables, I can definitively tell you that I feel a difference, that I absolutely feel different. Someone had asked me, like, will I ever go back to meat and that again? I really don't see myself not eating meat the rest of my life. But what I do see is that if I go another 30 days and I am feeling as good as I'm feeling after this first week, then we got to make some decisions. Because at the end of the day, the whole impetus behind me even doing this, folks, was the fact that I just want to feel better. I want to feel better. I'm not grossly overweight, although I am overweight, but I'm not hanging out all over the place. I'm still relatively active. I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, but y'all, I just didn't feel good. I just didn't feel good. And that is what I'm after right now. So to say that, I'll never eat meat or I'll never eat dairy again, I don't know. I'm too busy focusing on how good I feel now and what I need to do to continue to feel this way. What do I need to do to continue to feel good? But now, after 7 days of eating just fruits and vegetables and grains, y'all, I feel pretty good. I can't even front. And I said at the beginning in the introduction, I said that if this thing does what I believe it's going to do, I am going to shout this thing from the rooftops, because I know that by and large, many of us out here are eating ourselves to death. So if I can do a thing and bring awareness to changing how you eat so that you can feel better, so that you can be more active, so you can get this weight off you, then that's what I'm going to do. That is an absolute fact. I continue to give you guys updates, doing all kind of stuff on this channel. I did a thing where I was making my breakfast. I'm going to show you guys eggplant pasta that my chick just did that was absolutely delicious. So we're going to be doing recipes. I'm going to be giving updates. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff on this channel, because I really do believe that you are what you eat and you feel how you eat. So listen, the name of the channel is I Want to Live, right? And I do. And I want you to live too. And if we can live better by eating better, if we can look better by eating better, then y'all, that's living. And that's what I'm trying to do. So listen, I am the Over 50 guy. I appreciate you rocking with me on I Want to Live for a little while. I'm going to continue to keep giving you guys updates. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back with another one soon.